girl named Olivia. Now, Olivia found herself locked up at age 13 in California. But you know what? There's a good ending to this story. Olivia's life was transformed, and now she is helping other young girls to not take the same path she did. And so Olivia is a bright light, and I want you to hear her story. Here she is.
My name is Olivia, and I'm a survivor. I grew up in an abusive home. My mother was an alcoholic, and she suffered from mental illnesses, and she self-medicated, and she really struggled with alcohol. My earliest memory is of my mother holding me underwater in a fit of rage. She would come home drunk, and we would suffer at the hands of her abuse. She was really hurting, and in turn, hurt her kids. We didn't get the help that we needed, like the Department of Children's Services and places that were supposed to help us, that we just fall through those cracks. Going to school, I was labeled a problem child because I was very outspoken. I was very not willing to do what I was told, because at home it's like I didn't have any power. I didn't have any control. So many people in my life at such a young age told me I was going to end up in jail. Told me, that's why your own parents don't want you. You're not worthy. You're not good enough. Instead of somebody asking me, well, why? Why is she acting up? Why is this happening? Instead it was like punishment. Nobody cared enough to sit me down and do something for me. The first time I was locked up, it was for running away. Everyone in my life told me that this is where I was going to end up. And here I am, getting locked up at 14, and all I did was try to protect myself. I just didn't want to be in that environment anymore. It just really confirmed that, they're right. I'm not worthy. This is where I belong. The shift was, so I had my daughter. I was 23 years old, but I remember holding her in my arms when I first had her, and I just remember just making a promise, I'm gonna do you different. I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna care for you. I don't want you ever to question, if you're loved, if you're worthy. And so, that gave me the courage. She gave me the courage, this is it. I know there's things inside of me that aren't right, and they stop me from living, to my highest capacity. And I'm going to address those things now. I love you. It wasn't until I came to Straight Ahead Ministries and I was seen. Somebody saw me there. I felt safe there. I felt okay, these people don't see me as what's on my rap sheet. They're not looking at me as my past. They're seeing a leader. They're seeing somebody who's passionate about justice. And they wanted to bring that to me, and they were willing to fight with me and fight for me, even when I couldn't fight for myself. I strive to build really authentic relationships with the young people that I work with. It trickles out to their families, to their friends, and to our community. Just this authentic way of trying to live and trying to be and stand in our truths. I would say that your stories aren't over. That if you can look at my life and get anything from it, then you can see how God has used me and transformed my life completely. I'm a mother now. And I'm doing things that I thought was impossible, things that I thought I could never do. And if I can do it, you can do it. And so I would say have hope and be strong. And when the time has come, be ready, because your time will come.